Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Blue Hedgehog 2010 here, returning to, well, something I've been meaning to get back to for quite some time now. See, it's been literally 2 years since I've done Dead Space for the channel, and well, I think it's about time that I come back with Dead Space 2 for the PC. So, a bit of a long story about this, to be honest, but the thing about it is, you know, I've had Riviera planned out for quite some time now, and while I do have the footage and most of the commentary, fixed up and everything else, it's just that I didn't have enough to work with at the time, and seeing as my friend and fellow co-commentator, yeah, my name is Evan, he's been gone for quite some time now, and really, there's really not much else I can do about that, ladies and gentlemen. So, I figured, well, I might as well go on ahead and move on with Dead Space 2 for the PC. And as you're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually, I think this is supposed to be a bit of a trailer, but, I guess not. Maybe, I don't know. But, enough dawdling around. Let's go ahead and start our little adventure here. We're going to go single player.
By the 25th century, Earth's resources were ravaged, consumed, exhausted. Desperate and on the verge of extinction, we cast out into the void of space and discovered rich new worlds waiting to be cracked open and stripped bare. All of Earth became devoted to this effort. The planet crackers were built, the USG Ishimura the first and most famous. Planet cracking became routine. Its spoils kept us alive. Eventually, greedy eyes fell upon Aegis 7. Restricted for centuries for reasons unknown, greed and corruption saw to the demise of caution. There, buried beneath the surface, an artifact, the Red Marker, long lost and long forgotten. The religion I once called my own had found its holy grail, the key to human immortality. Or so we thought. It did not bring salvation.
Witness the convictions of a true believer.
It brought doom. Marker bred insanity, murder, and chaos. It bred necromorphs. Those who escaped the planet fled to the safety of the orbiting Ishimura.
This is Shuttle CS-04. The colony is overrun. We can't go back.
The scourge released upon Aegis 7 came with them. Within hours, the Ishimura went dark. The corporation dispatched a small repair crew to check on its investment.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
Among the crew was an engineer, Isaac Clarke.
Isaac, it's me.
He had something special aboard the Ishimura.
I wish I could talk to you.
In the darkness, Isaac found death. And the Red Marker. It was not holy, it was not alien, it was man-made. And it could be used to stop the outbreak. Isaac also found Nicole.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Dead by her own hand, she was an apparition of the Marker. Isaac engineered his escape. But everything else was destroyed. 3 years later, he wakes in a hospital on Titan Station, an EarthGov metropolis on Saturn's largest moon. Isaac has survived, but his mind is no longer safe. For the marker changes all.
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But what I just showed off was previously on Dead Space. But so that pretty much just sums up Dead Space 1 and Dead Space. It's a spin-off Dead Space game that originally released on the Nintendo Wii, but also released as a excuse me, PlayStation 3 exclusive for Dead Space 2. Oh, I believe it was called Dead Space Extractions. I believe that's what it was called. But no matter, let's go on ahead and start a new game now. And we're gonna, just for the sake of LP, and so we're gonna play it on normal. So yeah, it's literally been 2 years since I've done Dead Space on my channel, and can't believe it's actually been that long already. I can hardly believe it.
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac.
Hi, Nicole.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you
For what?
for just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting an arranged third leg. Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm gonna call you back as soon as I can.
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clarke. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
The Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
They found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker? It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
What did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac! Isaac, can you hear me?
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me? Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good, good. Steady, steady, steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible, terrible danger.
You don't say. Looking kind of, oh boy. Not on the first date, sweetheart. Alright, so welcome to the welcome to Dead Space 2. Not really much else to say. Quite an introduction though. It's more story driven this time around, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought Dead Space 1 wasn't story driven enough, then Dead Space 2 is here to solve all of that issue for you. Just gotta be careful and avoid some necromorphs here and there, but once you make it here, you should be able to be okay. Just keep mashing the A button, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Well, at any rate, welcome to Dead Space. Instead of loading screens, we get introduced to chapters, which is what I really love about this game. It's really nice. It's really nice. I really love how the game is built up like that. Anyway, let's go on ahead and save that. So, Dead Space 2, like I said, you know, it's been nearly 2 years since I've actually done Dead Space 1 for the channel, and well, like I said before, I've had some footages ready for our next project, but haven't really found the availability of Evan. Yeah, my name is Evan, my friend and co-commentator. So, you know, I decided, well, let's go on ahead and just, you know, go with Dead Space 2 until we have enough footage. And I'm pretty sure I'll have enough footage by the time. I apologize for the inconvenience that this may have caused. I'm pretty sure, I know a few of you are actually looking forward to it, but it probably will never happen again, hopefully.
The eye's looking much better today, yes, don't you think?
Anyway, if we sit here and listen to this particular log, we can actually see that we're not the only one here having some issues.
Let's talk about what you saw today.
Norman Strauss.
Come on, Strauss. I'm here to help you.
Actually, fun fact, you know, I really got into the whole Dead Space franchise until I've actually seen, like, the trailer for Dead Space 2. And as much as I really wanted to play Dead Space 2, I know I had to get around to playing Dead Space 1 eventually. And I've had Dead Space 1 at the time, it's just that at that point in time I was still a bit of a chicken shit to continue on with that game. However, you know, time came by and went fast, and, you know, I decided to go on ahead and, you know, complete Dead Space 1 eventually. Then I played Dead Space 2, and I've played Dead Space until I've gotten every single trophy on my PlayStation 3. Yes, that actually means that I also went through hardcore mode, where you had to save only 3 times throughout the whole playthrough. At any rate, let's continue on. I just wanted to show off that video. I've turned subtitles on because I know it was going to be an issue with me talking over the audio clips and whatnot. Anyway, we have an old friend here.
Come on, man. Station 4. I remember you. Tied said all the key subjects need to be eliminated. Terminated.
There actually was a bit of a chapter leading up to this. It's called Severed. It's where you took control of one of the soldiers. I forget his name. It's an outstanding, you know, prologue of things to come here for Dead Space 2. It was very interesting. Unfortunately, it's only seen as DLC for the Xbox 360 as well as the PlayStation 3. It's never seen a release on the PC, which is a shame, honestly. You'd think Electronic Arts would actually, you'd actually think that Electronic Arts would take advantage of that and have some revenue for the PC as well, but, oh well.